Hotep brothers and sisters, Hotep, welcome back. I am your host, Kufu Amun Ra, metaphysical practitioner, Reiki master, and Qigong practitioner. Today's lesson is learning life's lessons. All right? As you go through life, stop periodically and ask yourself, am I learning life's lessons? For most people, life is like a physical cosmic plane workshop, ranging in human experience from great highs to great lows. What you learn or don't learn from your life's experiences become the measure of your life. All experiences are part of a learning process which translates itself spiritually into bringing forth the perfection of the Creator into human form. When the concept of reincarnation arises, you must ask what is its purpose? The answer given by most experts is that a soul keeps reincarnating until it gets it right. This means reincarnating until a soul has learned the lessons of human life sufficiently to have gained mastery over the human mind and soul, with such mastery manifesting as a higher consciousness. And as you learn through life experiences, you should arrive at a sense and understanding of life's true concerns, a knowing of the real main priorities in life. Most people who have truly achieved spiritual self-mastery will say that their relationship to the Creator is the foremost priority in life, with some a close second, and all else falling some distance behind. In the learning process, we gain understanding from the good and the bad, and sometimes that which possesses as either good or bad in the immediate moment actually turns out over a period of time to be the opposite. We learn over time that even in many of the most difficult experiences, there end up being a silver lining or a spiritual positive reason that will help us with our learning process. We realize that there are two sides to everything as we attempt to discern the significance or meaning of what is happening to us in our lives. Through all that most of us must go through in this learning, refining, and awakening process, if the lessons of life are truly being learned, we will maintain positivity and optimism regardless of what is occurring. Each day, as you live your life, remind yourself to achieve and maintain balance. Most importantly, this is a balance between your inner spiritual life and your outward worldly life. It means taking the time to meditate daily, regardless of how full your worldly schedule may be. It is realizing that you must have a balance of the inner and outer you. This balance is important because it first gives you the intuitive divine guidance necessary to improve your outer life. At the same time, keeping a balance maintains and strengthens both your mental and spiritual health. Having a total balance includes taking the time for rest, recreation, and proper nutrition, which, if you learn from life's lessons, is necessary for your overall good health. And as you learn life's lessons, you understand that your life can be far more satisfying if you learn to keep yourself spiritually, not religiously, spiritually centered as you engaged in your daily activities. To help remain spiritually centered, take time to meditate on the higher inner presence and the contacting of the creator presence within you. This will train the outer layers or levels of your mind to live your life in constant remembrance that you are ultimately a spiritual being whose soul is eternally one with the inner creator, universal mind, and spirit. By being spiritually centered, you are more likely to be successful in your outer physical life through having a mind that is trained to keep its mental focus. Remaining spiritually centered also helps in keeping your intuitive faculties open to the flow of consciousness between the innermost highest levels of your mind and the conscious human levels. Keeping spiritually centered also stops you from allowing your attention to be diverted from productive to unproductive activities. The very wise person learns that whatever is right in their life is so as a result of the Creator within rather than through their own man-made efforts. Life continually teaches the most hardened egoist that no matter how much personal they will exert in their life, that good is either achieved or maintained by inner reflection of self. To have learned that the good you experience in life, whether in love, income, good health, or creativity, is all contributed to the higher power within yourself and is found nowhere else. And as we end this session, we would like to give our gratitude to all that was here at this session to aid in the health and well-being of the brothers and sisters on this podcast. And may the wisdom, knowledge, and peacefulness fill their beingness from this day forth. And may the brothers and sisters have the strength to continue their lessons until fully restored. And for this, I give thanks. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Until next time.